Under 2 to play here in the first half. Garland, corner jumper. And Herder the rebound. Nice slip pass. Capella. Foul by Mobley.
One thing I'd look to do if I was the Atlanta Hawks was they're switching the big guys on Trae Young and he's seeing big bodies in front of him. I'd go small pick and roll. Keep Garland in action, force them to switch, and then get out of the way. Allow Trae Young the ability to attack a smaller defender.
Well, this is the free throw. That's the third halftime coming up. Next stop, Miami. Will it be Atlanta? Will it be Cleveland? Game 1 will be Sunday. Mike Greenberg, Stephen A. and Jalen Rose. Crowd trying to get on Clint Capella after he missed the first free throw.
How about this? This is a fun time of the year when you think about playoff basketball and the great matchups all throughout this league.
Well, they got one of those promotions here. If your visiting player misses consecutive free throws, you get free French fries. It's amazing what food will make people do.
Why you look at me when you say that?
I've seen you eat. Markkanen. Another three. Lowry Markkanen, 5 of 8 from downtown. And the lead back up to 9. He's got 17 points here in the first half. Young trying to draw the foul. Layup won't go. Capella somehow backed that home. Sometimes Young, when he drives to the basket, gets caught up trying to get a foul as opposed to getting off a quality shot. He's done that a couple of times. As LeVert tries a three. Another long distance from the Cavaliers. That's their 10th of the first half.
I tell you what, Mike, Darius Garland is doing Trae Young's type of things on the offensive end. These threes are occurring off of his coming off screen and roll and finding open shooters. Great decision making by the young quarterback.
LeVert and Garland each with 5 assists. As a team, they've got 15 assists. Young step back three-pointer. Can't get at the ball. Mobley the rebound. LeVert into the
Black. I'm a fucking idiot.
Garland, another excellent play-in performance. Finds LeVert, drives inside. Finds Mobley. No good for a foul as Capella goes down and grabs his right knee.
Mobley fell back onto the right knee of Capella. He's in some serious pain.
Just holding on to it. And now the athletic trainers for the Hawks will run onto the court.
And Mike, that's not a dirty play. That's just an unfortunate fall back into the knee of Capella.
They did call a foul on Capella. That's not the concern right now.
Ruling on the floor is a personal foul on Capella. The play is under review to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
Oh, I see him pulling back on Mobley.
I mean, this isn't dirty for Mobley. He's falling.
Yeah, he just falls back. So they're going to review if that's a flagrant. If that arm is pulling him down, we'll watch it here.
And I believe it is a flagrant.
By the way they call it, it'll probably be a flagrant one, but he comes up and obviously in a lot of pain. Not able to put a lot of weight, but some. You just hope it's one of those hyperextended situations. Now let's bring in Monty McCutcheon back in Secaucus, the head of the NBA referees. All right, Monty, you saw the play. Your thoughts on possible flagrant foul there?
Well, what they're looking for is, we have an offensive player who's in somewhat of a defenseless position. There's the possibility for injury, and they're looking to see where that tug was. We're looking for wind-up, impact, and follow-through. In this case, as you see that grab right up around the shoulders, there's some pull there, and they're going to determine whether that pull constitutes enough follow-through to get to a flagrant foul penalty one.
From our vantage point, it looked like, and you hate to call on him now because he's walking off limping and can't put a lot of weight on it, but that appears to be a flagrant one.
You know, it's important to know that when injury is possible, in this case, it's Clint that gets injured, but when the foul that's occurring has a chance to create an injury, then that lends towards potential to be a flagrant foul penalty one.
Thank you, Monty.
Thank you. And I think it's clear. Not only does he pull with the right hand, but the left hand also.
Yeah.
Not dirty, but it's a flagrant foul according to the rules. And unfortunately, he gets hurt.
Capella had such a terrific game the other night in the victory against Charlotte. As you mentioned, had 17 rebounds, also had 15 points, 3 blocks, a couple of steals. His connection with Trae Young and the lob threat is so important to this Atlanta Hawk offense, in addition to his shot blocking and rebounding. Clearly in a lot of pain. Mobley's going to shoot free throws. And Capella back in the locker room. Fans are chanting flagrant foul. We haven't had a determination yet. Zach Zarber is our crew chief. Eric Lewis and Ben Taylor.
After review, although the contact by Capella is ruled illegal, it does not rise to the level of a flagrant foul, as there's no pull down from the net. Common foul things.
So most times, I feel like they call flagrant fouls when perhaps there shouldn't be. I think this one constitutes one.
Mike, this is an easy call. What do you mean no pull down from the neck? Well, I mean, that's the wrong decision. It's okay to say that. When they make the right decision, applaud them. That's the wrong decision. This is clearly a pull down by Capella. Unfortunately, like I said, he got hurt, but that's clearly a flagrant foul.
And I agree with that. Capella wasn't trying to hurt him. He's just grabbing him, and then with the momentum from Mobley going back, it went worse after that. So Mobley will just get the 2 free throws. And Nate McMillan right now without his starting center. We'll get an update. So Capella back in the locker room. We'll get an update. Pass it along. 20-year-old Mobley. What a season he's had. Certainly one of the leading candidates for Rookie of the Year with Scotty Barnes and Dave Cunningham. Got 9 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, and a block here in the first half. Cavs up a dozen as we wind down the second quarter. Gallinari drives inside and a foul. They're in the penalty. So they call it on Okoro, his first.
There's some contact there on the left arm of Gallinari.
Gallinari 7 points here in the first half.
How great is this to be back in Cleveland, though, Mike? I mean, you think about it. When LeBron James left, we thought we'd never be back here. Give this organization, this fan base, a lot of credit. They made themselves relevant once again.
Well, they've stayed loyal to this team. Again, the last 3 years have been rough. Trying to get back to the playoffs. The first non-regular season game, first kind of postseason game since, as we mentioned, June of 2018. Shot clock turned off. No fouls to give. Garland, 2 seconds. Garland fires up a 3. And that will end the first half. A strong one for the Cavs. They led by as many as 14. Hawks hung in there. But of course the key for the second half will be the status of Clint Capella. And whether or not that knee injury will cause him to miss the remainder of the game. Well, in marketing, 5 3-pointers, 17 points. Garland did a little bit of everything as well. One of the 3 7-footers in the starting lineup for the Cavaliers. Markkanen leads all scorers with 17. 2 quarters complete, 10-point lead for Cleveland.